This is Neil on Dynasty again. This is my camera shy Chloe. Oh, camera shy girl. Oh, you just go back to sleep, love bugs. Things are getting fun in South Africa. This is Neil's on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. I did a video Saturday because I was disgusted with the South African government. I had to say something. So I did a video. Then a lot of other people do videos and they keep coming. And now some part of the I guess someone in their government is now standing up saying, oh God, this is boom, put the seatbelts on, put your tray tables up, keep your hands and feet inside, because this ride is going to be fun. Listen to what this guy has to say. Holy macaroni and cheese.
Honourable Speaker, Honourable President, it's time for South Africans to be South African and to honour and respect the preamble of the Constitution and the Constitution itself. This is no time for ethnic and cultural individuality, no time for racial polarisation or talk of cessation. We cannot afford a race war, and we cannot allow those who foment this here and abroad to incite us. You said we won't be bullied. Thereafter, President Trump issued an ill-informed executive order, fueled by divisive narratives designed to fracture us. This should have reminded us all that we do not live in splendid global isolation. The backpedaling in the face of Trump's executive order and the looming threat of AGOA's revocation has been remarkable. It reminds me of the popular acronym FAFO. Be careful of what you wish for. The truth is, for years we've been bullied. Our BRICS partners dictate who may and may not visit our country, such as the Dalai Lama, and who we can and cannot engage with, such as the Taiwanese government. You have chosen friends that are pariah nations, that are neither democratic nor uphold human rights, nations at war with their own people through repressive regimes. Conversely, we treat democratic nations, our major trading partners, with disdain and insult.
God, I love this guy. Yeah.
Let it be known that the racist rhetoric so freely bandied about in this parliament and on party rally stages by the likes of the ANC, the EFF and MKP has grave consequences for us as a nation. Your ANC sins are catching up with you. You have prostituted yourselves to the highest bidders who grease your party wheels with no regard for the consequences. The New World Order sees which side you have picked, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. Javier Milei was unambiguous about this at Davos. Mr. President, your lip service to fighting corruption while promoting and protecting cadres who have failed at local government level, who've been implicated and convicted of egregious corruption and tender fraud, undermines our international reputation. This severely limits our ability to attract foreign direct investment to grow our anemic economy. We have a new generation, a new government, in words, not in deed. There's an interesting article about the changing of the guard in the United States entitled Overrides. It focuses on the dismantling of an entrenched and manifestly corrupt order. It is clear that there's been no override or dismantling of our entrenched corrupt order, as your Sona speech was as delusional, out of touch, and fanciful as ever. Mr. President, you displayed dystopian disconnection, and I'm not surprised because your ministers do it every day. Minister Mantashe said Sizabakupa when we asked him, when are you going to deal with the Lily Mine victims? It's now been 9 years. We hear that Vantage is going to open the mine, not a word about the Lily Mine victims. Your police minister informs you that every police station has a victim-friendly service center. They don't. Just ask every single GBV victim who has to go to a police center to report a rape what it feels like. Your Minister of Home Affairs claims to be eradicating backlogs, yet his department cannot resolve a case I've referred to him of 2 South Africans awaiting passports abroad for more than a year. It's easier for illegal immigrants to infiltrate Home Affairs and bribe their way to obtaining documents that give them access to South African Social Security and other citizenship privileges that our citizens don't have. No, sir, the situation is actually dystopian. Apart from watching some GNU parties clapping like seals during your address and listening to their valiant attempts at endorsing your commentary, the rest of the country is not convinced.
Woo! Woo! Holy mac and cheese. That just happened yesterday in their parliament. Their government's falling apart, as well as it should. You heard the gentleman state what no one wanted to say. For 30 years, you have had power. You've pimped yourself out like a hoe to BRICS, who have used and dominated the government and the people without consideration for the people, and they call themselves allies. God, I hope no one backs BRICS and says that the South African GDP is helping BRICS. I don't know, someone in Texas or in Florida, maybe. Maybe you have a YouTube channel and think you know something, and you have a supporter who thinks they know something. Well, you never did know anything. You need to listen to me, you people out there who think South Africa GDP was so great. You don't listen to charts. You heard the man. He was in front of the government. You heard. You go back, rewatch. That black guy who looked very upset. That was the president. He was actually there. He was talking directly to that president, telling him he was corrupt. He had pimped out himself and his people, and now he's paying the price. The chickens have come home to roost. You heard how disturbed they were to understand what I have known, what I've been telling everyone. South Africa's been losing money. They've been getting sold out by BRICS. I've got this. Thank God you don't have to listen to me. You can hear from the South African government themselves tell you what Neil's been telling you since I've had my YouTube show. I wish I had more subscribers that could listen to this truth that I've been telling.